This is Rome with no particular place to go. These are just random shots that may not be in other videos while just walking around Rome. And you have to walk, not just take subways and cabs. And it's not just because of the traffic or the way people drive will give you a stroke, but because there is just so much to see, and not just on main thoroughfares. Sometimes you have to walk down a small side street. But you go inside a building that on the outside it's just very unassuming. You happen to come across, but there's always a surprise in there. Just down the street from where we stayed is the Piazza della Repubblica, which is one of the main squares of Rome. Around here is the train station, a major subway link with armed guards, great coffee shop, and this statue of Pope John Paul II, which is considered one of the world's top 10 ugliest monuments, and I'm not sure why. There is the Basilica S. Maria degli Angeli. From the outside, it seems like just an unassuming place. You think it's a small wreck of a building, but you go inside, you're in for a big surprise. It's definitely worth the trip, but watch the people at the entrance. It's a scam. There are some places in Rome that could be Rome in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and so on. It just seems to not change in some areas. A Vito-mobile. This is walking along the way to the Spanish Steps. Some of the inside shots of the hotel we stayed at. Some nighttime shots while walking back from Trajan's Market. This is just the inside of a church that we came across while walking around. It's not on any tour. Maybe it's in a guidebook. I don't know. But this is what I mean by you just have to get out and walk around. You don't know what you're going to come across. This is the Ristorante di Pancrazio, and it is slightly off the Campo di Fiori in the Theater of Pompeii, but it's a great place to eat. However, it is also the site where Julius Caesar was murdered. This is the Parthenon, but more on that later. On the other side of our hotel, also within a 15 to 20 minute walk, is an area known as the Spanish Steps. Now these are a set of steps climbing a steep slope between the Piazza di Spagna, which is at the bottom, and the Piazza Trinitatia del Monte, again if I'm saying this right, which dominates the top, and it's a big church. There's a great gelato place right across from the steps in this piazza. These are the Spanish Steps. There's not a whole lot to say about them. They're steps. It's actually a pretty quick trip there, and then you just walk around and do other stuff. See that glass of wine? The wind blew it all over my shirt. But there's more.